The file you are about to hear has been thoroughly scrutinized by the Ethics Committee and approved by the O5 Council for release to trusted associates of the Foundation. This is SCP Unredacted.
Item number SCP-7615. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. The alleyway containing SCP-7615 has been sealed off from public access. Description: SCP-7615 is an interdimensional location accessible via steel hatchway located in an alleyway within the city of Wisconsin, United States. On the hatch is fixed a placard that formally read Department of Abnormalities. All attempts to access the anomaly or penetrate the hatch were unsuccessful until 26 June 2015, after surveillance feeds ceased for several seconds. Upon restoring, the feed revealed the placard to be blank. Personnel sent to examine the anomaly found that they could now freely open the hatch without difficulty. The entrance to the anomaly initially begins with metal ladders leading down a circular shaft, measuring 20 meters in length. The walls consist of bricks identical to those in the initial alleyway, dull gray in color, covered in graffiti, and severely cracked and dirty, before gradually becoming less damaged as the descent continues, eventually being replaced entirely with smooth red brickwork. At the bottom is a tunnel lit by ceiling lights of varying color. The roof of the tunnel is curved with a single downward spike protruding down the center, forming a long cordate archway measuring a further 10 meters in length. At the end is a single steel door, which appears to have been unlocked from the other side. The door leads out through a wooden outhouse located in an open field containing a variety of flora, notably common homegrown vegetation and fruit-bearing plants. In the distance can be seen a perpetually setting sun. Located at the central point of the field is an elevated grassy hill on which a small cottage stands. The cottage is fully furnished for 2 people. Numerous personal items of the house's former occupants are located throughout, including framed photos, books, clothing, and other forms of personal entertainment dating back to the early 1970s. Upon initial investigation, the bodies of 2 elderly women were found together, sitting in a large wicker chair on the porch of the cottage. Both were positioned as to imply that they had been watching the sunset. Autopsy reports estimated the 2 to have been deceased for around the same amount of time. Discovery: the Foundation was alerted to SCP-7615 in 1972, following the mention of the phrase Department of Abnormalities in a newspaper article published in Wisconsin. The anomaly was found shortly following the sudden disappearance of 2 women, Angela Murray and Riley Watkins, in the city itself. Reports indicate that the 2 had entered the alleyway together before witnesses following the duo reached the location themselves, only to find it empty. The anomaly was eventually found by one of the several witnesses that had followed the 2 women. However, they were unable to open it. Witnesses refused to explain their reasons for chasing the couple.
Thank you for listening. If you like what you hear, join my Discord community, hire me on Fiverr, or help support me by becoming a patron for as little as $3 a month. Regardless of tier, all patrons get early access to every single episode. The links are in the description. I don't have the talent it takes to write a skip. All I do is read. Original authors make this podcast possible, so Credit to the original author. Their link's in the description. Show them some love as well. Consider becoming a member of the SCP Wiki. Upvote their work and maybe write a skip of your own. Maybe I'll read it here someday. You never know if you never try. The content of this podcast and content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0, and all concepts originate from scpwiki.com and its authors. This recording, being derived from this content, is hereby also released under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0.